Today we're doing lesson 6.15, situations involving area. We reviewed that the formula to find area is length times width, and if they give you the area but it's missing one side, either the length or the width, you have to divide to find that missing number. So Lena used 189 square tiles to create a rectangle mural for art club. The mural is 7 tiles wide. How many tiles long is Alina's mural? Be prepared to explain or show how you know. So they're looking for long means length, right? So for this problem, how many tiles did she have? 189. And then how wide is the mural? 7. So that is the problem we're doing. We're dividing 189 by 7. So if you think about, we're putting 189 into 7 groups. Okay, and so the first thing that you, put your shoe on please. When we're going through, we're counting, the first thing we could do is start counting by ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Would that take a really long time?
Yes.
So what could we count by? What's bigger than 1? Autrey? Just shout a number.
50s? No, we can't. That can't be divided by that.
That's too big, right? Because if we did 50, 100, 150, 200. Remember, we've got 7 groups, so 50 is too big. Evan?
10s?
10s. Let's try 10s. 10, 20, that would get rid of 70, right? Could we go bigger? Colton?
20s?
Let's try 20s. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 120, 140. That gets rid of a big chunk, right? So let's start by putting 20 in each of these groups. And if we do that like we just talked about, we've used up 140. What do you have to add to 140 to get 189? Jackson?
49.
49. Now, pull out your multiplication table. Look at that. I have shown you guys that if you use your multiplication table to divide, you go to the 7 row, because we're dividing by 7. So you go to the 7 row, and what number did Jackson just say?
49.
49. So go to the 7 row. Do you see a 49?
Yes.
And then slide up. What do you see? 7. That means if we split 49 into 7 groups, then there would be 7 in each. So let's put 7 in each group in addition to the 20. 7, 14, plus another 7's 21, 28, 35, 42, 49. So we first divided 140 into 7 groups, and we got 20 in each group, right? And then we divided 49 by 7, and we got 7 in each group. The answer to a division problem is how many is in each group? Cameron?
27.
27. So the answer is how many tiles long is Alina's mural? 27. Because we broke 189 into 140 plus 49. And then we divided 140 by 7 and 49 by 7. And that got us 20 and 7. So when we add 20 plus 7, we get 200. 27. Okay, how can we check it? How can we check it? Colton?
Multiplying it.
Multiply what? What two numbers together? So remember, our original problem was 89 divided by 7, and we got 27. What do we need to multiply?
89 times 7.
No? Jackson?
27 times 7.
Yes, we multiply the two smaller numbers together, and they should equal the bigger number if we did it right. Okay? So I'm going to do 27 times 7 right over here. What's 7 times 7?
49.
Shout it out. 49. 49. Sound familiar?
Yes.
Put down the 9, carry the 4. What is 7 times 2? 14 plus 4 more?
18.
18. So did we do it right?
Yes.
What do we do? Yep. Okay. Write one or more equations that show how you solve this problem. We started with 189 divided by 7, and that got 27. Then we multiplied 7 times 27 to get 189. So those are our two equations for this problem. I know that there's a lot of steps when you're dividing, and a big part of our lesson yesterday was understanding the different parts, understanding what you're doing and why you're doing it. If you've got a big number that you're splitting, you divide, and one way to divide when you have a single digit divisor, which is what we're dividing by, that's the divisor, is to make circles or groups. Okay, we can also use base 10 blocks, which we're going to do here in a little bit.
That's what I did last year.
Tyler's mural. Tyler is also creating a rectangular mural for the art club. He has 197 tiles for his mural. His mural is 6 tiles wide. Will Tyler use all of his tiles in the mural? So he has how many tiles?
197.
And he's wanting to make his 6 tiles wide. Pull out your multiplication table. Look at the 6th row. What do you notice about every single number on that row? Ari? They're all even, aren't they?
Yes.
Is 197 even? So will he use all of the tiles?
No.
No, because 197 is not a multiple of 6. One of the rules for 6 to determine if a number can be divided by 6 is it has to be an even number. So, will Tyler use all of his tiles in the mural? No. He will have some left over because 197 is not a multiple of 6. I used to have a really cool divisibility rules poster, and I don't know what I've done with it, but it's a huge poster. And I think I used to have it up here. I didn't have to find that thing. But it talks about all the different divisibility rules. So to be divided by 2 evenly, a number has to be what? Even. To be divisible by 5, a number has to have what in the ones place?
5 or 0.
Yes. So there's all these little rules that help you look at a big number and say, am I going to have a remainder or not? Okay. How many tiles long is Tyler's mural? So if he has 197 and he's going to make it 6 wide, he wants to use all the tiles he can. So the cool thing about multiplication tables is they only go so high. That's the not cool thing. But watch this. I'm on the 6th row, right? I can add zeros behind all of these numbers and make them bigger. And if I do it down, if I do it to the bottom, I have to do it
To the
on
top.
top.
What?
So now,
What?
can we see exactly how many times 6 will go into 300?
Yeah.
50. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So, so look, I want to go on the 6th row to the biggest number I can without going over 197. What would it be? What's the biggest number on there now that I've added the zeros? Evan? Can you see him?
48, but it's now.
Nope, I want to go as close to 197 as possible without going over. Athena?
720.
Is 720 close to 197? Colton?
108.
180, yes. Do we know exactly how many times that 6 goes into 180?
Yeah.
Because of our little handy dandy table that we've marked all over. Okay. So we're gonna split 197 into 180 plus 17. Now I know that 180 divided by 6 equals 30, right? If I go to the 6th row, go to 180 and go up 30. And then I've got 17. 17 divided by 6. How many groups of 6 can you make with 17? Cameron, how many groups of 6 can you make out of 17? So if you've got 17 tiles and you're stacking them into groups of 6, how many would that be? How many could you make? Evan?
3.
Nope. Ari?
2.
Just 2, right? Because if you did 3, you would need how many tiles? 18. Does that make sense? So if we divide 17 into 6 groups, there would be 2 in each group with how many left over? Ari?
1.
No. Audrey?
Wait. You need 1 more, don't you?
That's if this were 3, I would need 1 more. But I said 2. How many, Avis?
5.
5. How do you know it would be 5, Avis?
Because I know that 12 minus 17
2 times 6 is?
12.
And 17 minus 12 is?
5.
5. So this is what we're doing, guys. We're making a group of, or making 6, right? And we're splitting 17 in it. Or, sorry, we're splitting 17 up in these 6 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I didn't have one for this, so I gotta cross out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. You see what I'm saying? So 5 is left over because we need 6 to make a full group. If we're dividing by 6. So his mural, if it's all 6 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's making a mural, and it's got 6 tiles on each side. But if he gets down here, he's going to be 1 short, right?
Yeah.
5 short. It's been a very long day. Okay, let's move on. I'm making it more confusing than it needs to be.
Well, one group short.
1 group short, yes. Yes, 1 group of 6 short. Okay, so here we go. Let's write it out. How many tiles long is Tyler's mural? So we're doing, write this down, 197 divided by 6. So we split 197 into 180 plus 17. And 180 divided by 6 is 30. And then 17 divided by 6 is 2, remainder of 5. So his, what's 30 plus 2? 32. So the answer to 197 divided by 6 is 32 with a remainder of 5. How can we check to make sure that we got the right answer? How do you check a division problem to make sure it's right? Colton, what are we gonna multiply together? Go back to the original problem.
190.
No, that's what it equals.
32 times 6.
32 times 6. Let's do it. 32 times 6. What is 6 times 2? 12. Put down the 2, carry the 1. 6 times 3.
18.
Plus 1 more. 19. Now wait a minute. Do you see what we need to do?
Add the 5 back on.
That's how remainders work. So on the division problems, if you're checking, you multiply the quotient times the divisor, then add the remainder. So plus 5, 197.
What?
Okay, all right.
So is this unit about remainder?
It's all about all kinds of dividing and remainders. Okay.